Hey guys, what is up? I just knocked the camera. I am so sorry. Now, before we get to the winning game that won the voting thing, I need to give all of you a bit of an explanation. The video that I was intentionally sorry, I was intending to make this video on Wednesday when I got paid, but things cropped up on Wednesday evening, so I actually didn't have time to make the video. On Thursday, I was incredibly busy with various things in my life, and including seeing my girlfriend, spending some time with her. And then Friday came along, and I was spending the whole day with my girlfriend, so once again, I didn't actually have time to make the video. And then Saturday rolled around, and probably thinking, why couldn't you have made it on Saturday? Well, someone left work recently, and we were having a leaving do, basically, and the Saturday evening we were out going pub crawling, basically. If you don't know what pub crawling is, essentially you start off at one pub drinking with your friends, and then you make your way to other ones till eventually you either get too drunk or you just want to go home. Yeah, so we were just having a good old good old drink up, and I drank a bit too much. So when I came home, I remember the evening fine and everything like that, but I drank a little bit too much. It was still a fun evening, but obviously I was too drunk to even make a video, because if I made a video it would have been just me giggling and saying really, really random shit. Kind of like what I do, but a lot less constructive. Um, and I didn't make it obviously during the day because I work on Sundays, but aside from that I had one of the worst hangovers I've had in my life. With me, hangovers don't give me headaches. Very rarely do I get a headache with a hangover, and I don't even get drunk that often. But the times I have been that drunk, I've never really had a headache. I've always had a stomach ache, and that is the worst. Honestly, I would rather have a banging headache all day than a stomach ache all day. Um, but today it was particularly bad. Let's put it this way: it's nearly 5 o'clock in the evening now. In fact, it is basically 5 o'clock in the evening, and my stomach ache only stopped a couple of hours ago. It only stopped at 3 o'clock, and it started at 4 in the morning because I woke up to myself shaking for some weird reason. I was shaking, and yeah, so I've had a really bad hangover up until about 3, and I did have work, but I kind of just tried to. As much as I was moaning a little bit, I was trying to ignore it because obviously I just need to get on with my job, and the day went fine anyway. It's not a big deal, but that is why the video of what game won wasn't up on Wednesday, because literally I it's pretty much I got promoted recently at work, so I had a week's training, and then my shift actually started. So then I'd done 8 days straight, and then after those 8 days, I had 2 days of being busy, which was my 2 days off, and then the Saturday obviously I was working again, and then I went out drinking. So it's been such a busy week, a couple of weeks actually for me, that so I haven't actually had time to make the video to tell you guys what game won. That is the explanation, and also that is why videos have been very random and few and far between. There hasn't really been much gameplay. There's been more sort of vlogs. There aren't actually that many gameplay videos left on my desktop. I actually need to get around to recording, but that probably won't happen until next Thursday now. It's Sunday today, Sunday evening near enough. So on Thursday I will spend the day recording. I'll try and finish Operation Raccoon City, and I will do a really big session of Uncharted. So at least there'll be some gameplay coming up up until the game that I pre-order will arrive. So anyway, without further ado, I will reveal the game that won the votes, and that game is Evil Within. Yep, Evil Within won the votes by 1 point. Alien Isolation came second, and no one voted for Dead Island. So yeah, so Evil Within will be my next playthrough. As soon as it comes out, I won't upload it the day it comes out because there's a 2-day waiting thing before you can actually upload it once it's been released. But I will probably record it, just not upload it until a couple of days afterwards. And yeah, so that's my plan. Evil Within is the next playthrough, and Alien Isolation will be followed up afterwards, but it won't be that won't happen until I finished Evil Within, basically. And I know I'm really bad with walkthroughs and playthroughs for not completing them really quickly, but I do struggle sometimes just to sit with one game for a long time and just play it until I finish recording, because bearing in mind I only record in 20-minute bursts, and because my laptop otherwise Dazzle will fuck up and shit. So I have to, every 20 minutes I stop, and then and it's just sort of breaks the flow a little bit. But yeah, anyway, so enough of my rambling. I'm rather tired. I actually got only like 1 hour's sleep last night before my stomach started hurting. So I don't expect sympathy. It was self-inflicted. I drank way too much. I didn't even spend that much either. People just kept buying me drinks. So I was just like, turned around 1 minute, sort of just like jigging and talking to people and shit. I turned around, there was like, oh, here you go, I bought something. I was like, oh, alright. But I think the main issue was I'd done way too many spirits. I'd done way too many shots, and yeah, I had like 1 pint of beer, and the rest of it was literally just, yeah. You get the picture. I really didn't feel good at all today. When I got into work in the morning, I was pale. I had like 17 fucking shopping bags worth of, skin under my eyes. It was just awful. But as I said, it was self-inflicted, so I can't. That's why I didn't actually take the day off. Probably thinking, why didn't I take the day off? That's why, because if I just came ill, I would have gone in anyway. Like, I mean, sorry, no. If I came out ill and I had like a stomach bug, I wouldn't have gone in. But because it was my fault, and because it was a choice, and also because I've recently been promoted, I can't really just not turn up on one of the weekends I'm needed. So I came in anyway and just went through the day. So yeah, that's basically what's been happening. When it comes to recording, as I said, Thursday will be the day that I will record and finish Operation Raccoon City, and I will record a really big session of Uncharted for you guys until Evil Within comes out. And Evil Within, excuse me, sorry, I'm still not feeling 100% right. Yeah, so when I get the Evil Within, I will be doing that alongside Uncharted, and blah 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 blah. That's how it will go. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. I will be making a couple of other videos after this because there's a couple more that I have to make. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed the choice that was made by you guys, basically. Alien Isolation, though, will be done because I do want to get that game anyway, but Evil Within will be done first when I get it. So I will see you guys later. Bye. Oh, good. I thought I'd stopped recording, but apparently not. This is awkward.